Honorable Chairperson, the ACDP notes the submissions by the department on the need for the amendment to the Fundraising Act number 107 of 1978, which provided control of collections and contributions from the public and that governs the 5 funds in existence to assist in cases of disaster. The department in its submission states that the amendment would remove duplication, streamline responses to disaster, and ensure risk mitigation and the development of risk mitigating strategies. The latter, we trust, will mean that preventative strategies will be on top of the list to deal with the ongoing and costly fires in our informal settlements and tragedies that happen in communities in high-risk flood areas. The ACDP supports the need for the alignment of legislation that will allow clear legal perimeters to respond to disaster of whatever kind, timeously and effectively. We support the amendment, but with great caution and reservations. Due to the tragic tale of blatant thievery, even in the face of the worst humanitarian crises, and we have stories aplenty of where, as a nation, we had to, with disgust, learn that those in power can steal at a grand scale, even in the face of death and misery. The disaster of the COVID response, the floods in KZN, the unrest in KZN gives credence to the need to improve the legislation that will define who must respond, what measures must be developed, and how the response will be activated and rolled out to ensure an effective response to bring relief and ensure communities are being assisted in the long term. Thus, we want to echo the need for an independent body, as was suggested earlier by the Honorable Member Liesel van der Merwe, to administer this fund, and the committee's inputs on the regulations that must be developed to set perimeters, and it must be done with wide consultation. The recruitment of the board must be done in consultation, if it happens, with the committee and not form part of a supply chain of jobs for the politically connected or as a political tool. The Disaster Relief and National Social Development Fund cannot become a slush fund. Lastly, it would have been preferable for the committee to have a role in the recruitment and selection of the board. This is perhaps something the National Council of Provinces should look into. We support the bill. Thank you.